Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry for the intrusive cat. Potatoes. Um, we are here to do an oracle card and crystal card reading with some Akashic guidance for October 17th through the 23rd. I'm just going to leave that in there. We all know my editing skills don't allow for anything else, so other than leaving it in. So that is a brief appearance by Potato Cat. Um, so we do have a full moon this week. It will make its appearance on Wednesday, October 20th. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I do a crystal and oracle card reading each week that gives us sort of an energetic forecast for the coming week, along with 3 Akashic keywords that I have received while working in the Akashic records during the previous week. Just sort of to provide some guidance for what's coming energetically. So we do have the full moon, which traditionally is about release. If you are a follower of this channel, you know that I have felt the moons have been a little wonky. You also know that I am not an astrology expert, not even a novice. But I feel like the moons are getting a little bit more back to their traditional feel, where the full moons are about release and the new moons are about creation or manifestation. So feeling some release work coming up. We'll see what the cards say. Let's talk about our 3 keywords that came up for this week. So the 3 keywords that came out while I was working in the Akashic records that we want to focus on for the next week: boundaries, regeneration, and downloads. So we'll talk a little more about each one of those. So boundaries, when I asked for some additional information about it, I need some boundaries with this cat is what I need. Boundaries, what came up energetically about that was that your boundaries may have changed. Your boundaries, and when we say boundaries, like you need boundaries or I need boundaries, most people think you need firmer boundaries, better boundaries, more division. And that's not necessarily the message I was getting. It was that your boundaries may have changed. They may be firmer, they may be looser, but feel your way through it. What feels right for you, and that is how you will know where your boundary is. So really focusing on maybe what has changed this week, and feeling your way through it was the message I kept getting. So it may be that you're able to add more to your schedule, not less, or you're able to do things with more friends or go out more, not less. Maybe the other way around for you. Maybe you need to dial it back. So just feeling your way through it this week. Regeneration, the message that came along with that was from a tiny bit of nothingness to a new passion. So regeneration is about taking something that there was a seed planted about or regarding a long time ago. Could even be in childhood. What did you enjoy doing? Because we're really moving into a space of, what do I think is fun? What brings me joy? Those are the things we want to focus on. We've done a lot of healing, a lot of clearing. We've spent years doing this. We are moving into a new era, and the new era is fun and joy. So it may feel too light. It may feel like we're waiting for the other shoe to drop. But the message I'm getting is that this is the new, and so I'm just going to go with it. So regeneration is about, finding those little seeds that you used to enjoy and letting them grow into things you're passionate about or that bring you joy and happiness. And then downloads, the message I got about the keyword downloads is we will be receiving loads of intuitive information this week. Consider keeping a journal nearby or some scrap paper, a napkin and a pen is my usual. Or a voice recording app on your phone can be really handy, because downloads are like dreams, even though we are far more lucid usually when we receive a download. They can be just during waking hours when we're at the grocery store. But these are things we don't want to forget. These are messages from our own guidance system, our own higher self, our team in spirit. For us, that will guide us on the right path. So we want to pay attention and really be watching and listening for downloads this week. Maybe keeping a journal or a voice memo app handy, so they're going to be so frequent this week that you're going to be halfway through the download before you realize, oh, wait, this isn't my own thought about what I need at the grocery store. This is something important. So being aware of that. This is why these energy forecasts are great, because we can be aware of that and be prepared for it and go, okay, I need to somehow get this down on paper or record it. They may catch you off guard. They're going to be coming so kind of fast and furious this week. Fast and frequent. So let's talk about the card decks we're going to use this week. We are going to do our crystal guidance from Healing Crystals, card deck number 3. We are going to do our Sunday energy, which I always like to do the Sunday a little separately, from the Louise Hay Power Thought cards. And we are going to do the rest of the week from Denise Linn's Gateway Oracle card deck. So I did already draw the cards, did not peek. Let's talk about the crystal card first, and it is Rutile. So if you've ever heard of rutilated quartz, or you've ever seen quartz that has these sort of golden threads through it, or almost like needle-like structures, that's Rutile. It can be a standalone mineral, but more often than not, you'll see it in quartz. So Rutile's 3 keywords are decisiveness, intuition, and stability. And it connects to the third eye chakra, so connected to that center of intuition. So really handy for the full moon, being connected to that intuition. The message it brings this week is I am insightful. So I like that when we're kind of pairing it up with our boundaries, regeneration, downloads. What am I doing with this information? Well, I am decisive. I am insightful. I know exactly what to do with it because I listen to the information I'm getting from Spirit. So then let's go on to our Sunday energy. This would be October 17th, and I did fail to mention at the beginning, if you stumble across this video outside the time frame of October 17th to 23rd and the information feels relevant, then absolutely take it as timeless. It's totally fine to do that. So Sunday, we have I am willing to change. So that's our sort of Sunday, set us up for the week, self-care kind of energy. How are we going to give ourselves the best chance at having a great week? And it says, I am willing to release old negative beliefs. That's good for a full moon week. I am willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. And isn't that what I was saying at the beginning? Like, we are in a new era. This is an era of joy and fun. So I am willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My new thoughts are positive and fulfilling. So knowing that there may be some change coming and stepping into it with grace and a sense of, ooh, this is exciting. It's going to be fun. Then Monday, we have receiving from angels, and it says, shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. So I'm taking this as kind of matching up to that downloads keyword that we got from the Akashic Records, receiving from angels. If you look at the graphic on this, isn't it kind of like receiving a download from Spirit or receiving some intuitive guidance from a higher power? So Monday being kind of extra aware of that. I feel like it's for the whole week, but that's kind of an extra prompt for Monday that you might be receiving some of those downloads or intuitive hits. And then Tuesday we have renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life, but radiant vitality can only fill your life if there's space for it. So you can see this person kind of pushing that box of clutter off there. That can be literal if you need to do some space clearing in your home or space of business, just your desk, if that's all, that you need to declutter right now or all that you have time to declutter, or your mind. So just kind of pondering and thinking on Tuesday about what could I get rid of that will allow fresh space for new downloads to come in, regeneration to occur. And then Wednesday, we have, this is the full moon, so this would be a great day for some release work, which, we're doing kind of the night before, I feel like, or the day before. And then Wednesday we have embracing the future. So we're pushing this big box of either literal or metaphorical clutter off the cliff, getting rid of it. And what does that get us? That opens up a new door for us to walk through. Embracing the future says, I step into the future with an open heart. So, really getting rid of anything that we don't need to carry with us into the future so we can walk through that door with a much lighter load. And then Thursday, what do we get? We get starting fresh. That's perfect on the heels of getting rid of that clutter, embracing the future, walking through that new door, and starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. And that to me sounds like it matches up pretty perfectly with that regeneration keyword for this week. And then Friday we have, oh, I like this. Friday we have the giving birth card. So that's about regeneration. Also about, fresh starts, things like renewal and giving birth to creative projects, things we've been working on. It says, I am bringing forth new and dynamic energy into the world. So just being in a fresh space, a new way of being. Even if we've been working on it for a really long time, something has changed over the past couple months and it's really gaining momentum now. And then Saturday, back around to the end of the week, we have cherishing self. So it says, I accept and love myself. So this is all about kind of regeneration and connection, starting fresh, giving birth to new things, which is that regeneration energy. And then really just saying, I accept and love my new self. My old self got me here. Super appreciative of that. But let's move into the new energy, which is much more fun, much lighter, and much more fulfilling. So that is our energy for this week. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you next week.